everybody, and welcome to this week's vlog. It's actually been a couple weeks since our last vlog. We had our cooking segment last week, which was very well received, and we really appreciate everybody's attention to that particular aspect of what we're doing. I enjoy doing it, and I think Jake loves putting it together. So let's talk about what's happened in the last couple weeks, and kind of a slow time of year when it comes to deer hunting related things. We're in that late June period right now. The deer are, the bucks aren't showing a lot of antler yet. Some of them are, but we still put some scouting cameras out. We decided that we're gonna try some in an adjoining county on a relative's property, and then of course we put one on our own hunting property here right by our home, and that's a semi-wilderness area, and we put one up in the food plot. It's kind of encouraging in some ways what the results were of the first few days that camera was out, because we had a fair number of deer, most of them antlerless. Did see one fawn, which this is an area, by the way, that is very heavily predated. There's a lot of predators in that area: wolves, coyotes, bobcats, black bears. So the deer have to tend with all that, plus hunting pressure. So anytime we see a fawn, it's a bonus, because there's a lot of predators there, and we never know what the survival rate's going to be. We also saw one small buck, what looks like going to be a spike or maybe a forkhorn. It's probably a 1.5-year-old deer. Now, to get to the other part of what we've been doing, mostly fishing. This time of year here in northern Wisconsin and around my home, we have a lot of lakes that I can trailer my boat to within 20 minutes or a little more. Dozens and dozens of lakes, and they all have fish in them. The weed growth is a little bit behind this year because of our late spring, but that has opened kind of an extended window into the fishing and the fish activity. They're hungry, the bite has been on. Started out getting some walleyes earlier on, which you saw, and now I've switched over to largemouth bass, and that end of it's been pretty darn good. I managed to catch my biggest bass of the year so far, and my biggest bass I've had in several years, largemouth bass. This thing was a solid 5-pounder, might have been a little more, from under a dock, and I had my hands full. I use a kind of a light spinning system so I can skip these wacky worms under the dock, and he put on quite a tussle. I did get him out of there and got him out in deeper water, and then it was just a matter of getting him in the net. So that's about it for what's been going on here. Things are only going to get better. We all know that from the deer hunting perspective, from watching our deer scouting, putting out cameras. It's only going to get better. We'll be putting in our food plots here the third week of July or so, or towards the end of July, for our fall/winter plots. And we'll give you a view of that when it comes to be. But for now, that's it for our vlog, and we'll see you again next week. I skipped a wacky worm under a dock, and he absolutely hammered it. I love where we live. Fishing is my other passion, along with hunting. And he's been caught and released before. See that scar on him, but I'm going to put him back now.